already, yes, 10th day of December 2025. Well, so much happening around the world of sports. And as always, in the morning like this, we just drive by just to make sure that you do not miss out on anything. There is this F1 driver who is still very elated, excited, over the moon because of his achievement over the weekend. Yes, he's still speaking about the Britain Norris. He's very excited. Lando Norris is still very, in fact, he cannot even believe his luck. To think that he finished in third position in that race and he was still able, to win the 2025 F1 season. We'll run through the table today, this morning, so that you get to know how your favorite drivers have finished this season in Formula One. And of course, we have updates coming from home. Yes, we have updates coming from home, really. There's this games that's happening, and our contingent, to the best of my knowledge, I think they've touched down Angola. Just to give you a little bit of idea, the first batch, of Team Nigeria's contingent, they already departed for Angola ahead of the 4th Africa Youth Games. So yes, for the Youth Games, we'll take some updates from there. Biggest winners and losers, I think that will keep us busy while I serve us what I have today. Yes, biggest winners and losers in the Champions League last night. Did you stay up with us? If you did stay up with us last night, this checker is for you. Yes, this checker is for you. So we were up last night till past 11, bringing you everything that happened in the UEFA Champions League. Of course, MatchDay 6 started yesterday. We had some big winners and then some big losers. So if you are following up on socials, we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Just run over there at Nigeria Info Abuja, Facebook, YouTube. Drop your comments. Let's know which teams you consider biggest winners and biggest losers from the UCL night we had last night. You can also send your messages to WhatsApp at 0809 9930137. 0809 9930137. I think we'll have time to let you know what will be happening in the Champions League tonight. Okay, so let's just get into it straight up. Kachi for Is My Name. Let's start off with what is happening at home, right? Yes, let's start off with home front stories. Youth games, will be happening in Angola and Team Nigeria. Yes, the first batch of Nigeria's contingent to the 4th Africa Youth Games, that's at Luanda 2025, departed the country on Monday, December the 8th, 2025, as preparations reached real peak, yes, for the continent's premier youth multi-sport event. In Nigeria, we were proudly represented by 86 athletes competing in 12 different sports. We have, representatives in athletics, in badminton, in boxing, beach volleyball, cycling, judo, golf, swimming, table tennis, taekwondo. We have representatives in tennis and as well as weightlifting. So the Africa Youth Games are scheduled to hold from today, being December the 10th, up until 20th December 2025, and it marks a historic moment as Angola becomes the very first Lusophone nation to host the games. And the event will unfold across 6 cities, including Luanda, Benguela, and Bengo, bringing together young talent aged 14 to 17 from up to 54 whole African countries. So the NSC stated that the Africa Youth Games serves as a developmental platform, just like we all know, and it's aiming to just promote sport and youth engagement across the continent, preparing young athletes for major global competitions, and of course fostering unity, cultural exchange and integration among African nations. If we step away from that, getting into Formula One, like I told us, it was a very tearful Lando Norris, and he won his first Formula One Drivers' Championship. When he won the championship on Sunday, I was a bit worried. Please don't. I was worried because of his expression, of his reaction, because of his reaction. I understand that he was very happy, but it reminded me of, Nico Rosberg. Nico Rosberg is a German driver. Right now, he works he serves as an F1 commentator across just different races. Nico Rosberg is just 40. This guy, as I'm talking to you now, he's just 40. He is just 40. He won only one drivers' championship, but that was in 2016. And the way he was reacting that day, he was all over the place. He was so excited. He was emotional. He was crying. I said, Nico, I am very happy you won this race. And for me, I want a serious competition for Lewis Hamilton. That was just my excitement, Only for this guy to go on after the race and announce retirement. And I could not take it. And, he said his long life dream was just to win a driver's championship. He just wanted to, this is his dream. Once he wins, it is okay. And there are people who have 2, 3, 4, 5, or got one, and you're retiring. He said he's satisfied. His dream was just to win the drivers' championship and go. So I want competition. I want a Lando Norris to go and tighten up his seat. He's just 26. Tighten up seat belts and come back next season and give us fire. For Max Verstappen, great driver, but I want competition in the F1. I don't like over dominance. We had it with Lewis. I want that competition. So the 26-year-old, he took the title by 2 points from Red Bull's Max Verstappen, who won the race to take his 8th victory of the year, one more than the Briton and his McLaren teammate, that's Oscar Piastri. So that's it. Norris became the 11th British F1 world champion at the end of his 7th season in F1. So it's a big achievement. How did the table now finish? How does the standing look? After all of that, let's look at the driver standings. Final standings in F1. Are you busy? Are you busy? I hope you're busy. Okay. I hope you're busy. I hope you're busy on our socials, dropping your biggest losers and biggest winners. Okay. So how did they finish the 2025 standings for F1? Lando Norris and of course Verstappen in second position. Lando actually finished with 423 points. Max Verstappen 421. So just 2 points. That was close. Piastri 410 in third position. There's some competition. Russell of Mercedes at 319 points. We have Leclerc. He came in fifth. He's a Ferrari driver. We also have Lewis Hamilton finishing this season, ranking sixth on the driver standing with 156 points. And Antonelli of Mercedes as well, seventh position with 150 points. Albon in eighth position. He drives for Williams, finished with 73 points. And there's a Sainz Jr., drives for Williams as well, finished with 64 points in ninth position. I think we'll leave it at that. And we'll leave it at that. There is also Fernando Alonso, the legendary, please, respect. The legendary Fernando Alonso, he drives for Aston Martin. He finished at 10th position with 56 points. So let's just do the top 10 because of our time this morning. So F1 lovers, that is the update. Just in case you did it, I know you have an idea, so I just thought to put a little detail to it. Okay, we'll move away from Formula One. So update from the Sports Commission to Formula One. Let's do a little bit of football this morning. Yes, Champions League football. Last night, match day 6 kicked off, and we had 2 early matches, 6:45 and others by 9 p.m. Did you join us last night? I hope. Okay, no. I have messages coming in on WhatsApp. That is good. Biggest winners and biggest losers. I said go to WhatsApp and drop your messages. Yes, go to WhatsApp and drop your messages. Let's have it. Or you can go to Facebook and YouTube, where we are live on at Nigeria Info Abuja. Yes, at Nigeria Info Abuja. That would be so nice to read from you. And Kairat Almaty lost at home to Olympiacos Piraeus. That game was it was something. It was just 1-0. And Bayern Munich put 3 past Sporting CP, ended 3-1. Atalanta, they left it late to beat Chelsea 2-1 last night. That game was something. It was, in fact, Chelsea had the lead. The João Pedro 25th minute goal, and then in the 55th minute it was Skamaka, and then 83rd minute the Kettler actually scored the winner for Chelsea in the 83rd minute from Atalanta, giving them that 2-1 home win in Bergamo, and the fans were over the moon. Barcelona, yes, they had also come from a goal down to win their game against Eintracht Frankfurt. 2-1. Guess who scored for? Guess who scored for Barcelona? It was Jules Koundé on 2 goals. It was on a double. The defender had a great time yesterday night. I don't even know how he slept, and how he's feeling. Inter Milan versus Liverpool. That game was something. So uptight. The players were it was so technical. Everybody was playing like a robot. Well, he ended 1-0 in favor of Liverpool. He took a Szoboszlai very, very late penalty, for that win to come for the Reds. He scored that goal in the 88th minute. Yes, that penalty is the one that ordinarily a good penalty taker should run away from. Oh, all the nerves, all the tension. But he calmed them and gave Liverpool that win. Monaco beat Galatasaray yesterday 1-0. Victor Osimhen could not score for the club, and all the other players did not also, score. This wasn't a good day for Galatasaray. PSV lost at home to Atletico Madrid 3-2. Real Union 2. Marseille 3. It was Mason Greenwood, the former Manchester United boy. He scored a brace in that game yesterday. In fact, they were leading 3-1, and at some point, in fact, Real Union even scored 3-3. But then their third goal was offside, so it was chopped off. If not, Marseille would have just thrown away. They could have just thrown away 3-1 lead. And Tottenham Hotspur beat Slavia Praga by 3-0. Remember, if you finish in the top 8, the race is on. You have to finish in the top 8 so that you can automatically move into the knockout stages of the Champions League. That's the round of 16. If you cannot finish in the top 8 of the league phase, you have to go for the playoff, and the playoff is for teams that finish 9th to 24th. Anything that will make you finish from 25 downwards, Otilo, you have to go home. So today in the UCL, what should we be expecting? 6:45, Aquarabag versus Ajax. Same time, Villarreal versus FC Copenhagen. 9 p.m., Bilbao versus PSG. 9 p.m., Bayer Leverkusen, Newcastle United. Same time, Benfica will be hosting Napoli in Portugal there. Club Brugge versus Arsenal. Yes. Club Brugge versus Arsenal, and then Borussia Dortmund versus Bordeaux Glimt. There's a Juventus taking on Pafos, and Real Madrid versus Manchester City. You have to join us tonight. Prince will be here by 9 p.m. In fact, 8:45, UCL coverage is already open, so that you get to not miss out on anything at all, okay? So let's hear you, biggest winners and losers from the Champions League last night. Do I have anybody on the line? Maybe I can squeeze in one call. Let's go through the dailies, shall we? I have somebody here on WhatsApp. Good morning. What a pity that the so-called world champions are not on the first 8 teams on the Champions League table. The team has been marescaded. Whatever that means, bro. Darlington, you made some. Darlington is being mean this morning. Hello, good morning to you. Boom, chagalaga. Welcome, brother. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Ambassador, they call you from English.
All right, talk to us.
I just said today, boy, I was so happy that you were able to address the issue of Formula One. In fact,
thank you.
The guy deserved it. He has won that game, but the same thing they did for Lewis Hamilton to allow Verstappen to emerge in 2021.
Yes.
He was trying to play itself.
Again.
He was disqualified. Him and his colleague was disqualified. And there is no time they ever evaluated over performance of Verstappen.
Mm-hmm.
They just decided that he was proposing this, and as a result of that, they took in there. They have added something to it.
I'm telling you. Yes.
But to make sure that the gap was closed. And there was a time 2 of them also do not finish their game. Remember, they have 2 of them had agreement together.
Yes.
So these guys are giving them, what pays for them is that whatever you want to do in life, concentrate on it, try hard, so that by the time everything is getting down, you will see the lead. That was what pays for this guy.
Thank you.
Congratulations to him. I love him. The best loser yesterday was Chelsea.
Okay.
And the ninth winner is Bayern Munich.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's a big F1 lover there. And, of course, still telling us about the biggest losers and biggest winners from the UCL. Yes, we are still on WhatsApp. I have, Cynthia. Cynthia said, Kachi, I almost did not sleep. My brother is an Arsenal fan. Me, I'm a Chelsea fan. He was just mocking me. Oh, Cynthia Ndo. So sorry about that, girl. So it's your brother need to carry time. Give me his name. Give me his name. Let me follow him up. All right. The Guardian newspaper. What we have, back page Guardian. Nwabali doubtful as Chelsea set to name final squad before tomorrow's deadline. Yes. So, in fact, the situation is an choke. Have you heard about choke? It's an choke situation right now. We have Maduka Okoye, and all of a sudden yesterday, Francis Uzoha was everywhere in the media. Not the player himself, like news about him, because I don't know, for whatever reason, he's being touted to step up and become number one in the absence of Stanley Nwabali. We'll see about that. There's Daily Trust newspaper here, back page Daily Trust. Bayern Munich come from behind to beat us, spotting a CP. Yes, that's it. Turkey jails top-tier players pending trial in gambling probe. You see this Turkey gambling probe issue? We're going to dedicate an interesting Saturday or Sunday afternoon where we have 3 solid hours and we're going to talk about it. So much is going on. So much is going. Gambling probe is, in fact, there's so much going on in Turkey. But like I said, it's not a sports drive conversation. Okay. 2025 AFCON, Super Eagles can't afford to miss Nwabali. That's this coming from a former Super Eagles assistant coach, Ben Duam Long. He's the one who is saying this. Okay, we have blueprints. Let's have blueprints quickly before we sign out. On Blueprints newspaper back page, what are they telling us? Pre-AFCON friendly, Nigeria versus Egypt receives non-official status. So it will not be recorded as a part of the next FIFA monthly rankings. At this point, I don't even care. I just want the players to have, a test game before the competition. That's all I care about, especially after FIFA is giving our clubs the right to keep their players until 15th December. All right. Someone sent me a message and said, Chief Wenga Aruleba is a loser yesterday. Only God knows if he was able to have a nice sleep, blaming Garnacho and alleged of bribe by Italian player. Oh my days. Somebody is taking a swipe at his friend who is a Chelsea fan, because I know Chief Wenga Aruleba is a Chelsea fan. Who are you that sent this message? What is your name and your location? Voila. All right, thank you, Abuja. The banter will continue. Messages and reactions just continue. We'll continue conversation on social media, on Facebook, on YouTube. I told you to go there, that we are live. Now we are almost going off, but I will make sure that I continue conversation with you all there at Nigeria Info Abuja. That's Facebook and YouTube. Kachi is my name. Do well to join us in the evening, 7 p.m. for Football Frenzy. And then from there, we'll build up to our Champions League night as well, where we'll bring you the game between Man City and Real Madrid. Okay? What's happening in Abuja is what you should expect next on our lineup of programs for today. Kachi is my name. Body chick on the MIC, the King of Sports. Good morning, Abuja. Boom, jagalagalagalaka.
Across Nigeria, the family is arriving, ready for AFCON. The stairs are shaking. Everyone is fighting.
This is Nigeria Info.
Chef, she's my hero.
Savor the taste of culture with a two-finger crush of Mr. Chef's seasoning cubes. Available in beef, chicken, and crayfish seasoning cubes. Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture.
Chef of life. Come on, Ibe. I hear say we go soon finish to collect our monthly pension alawi.
Haba, how man won't take survive?
Alagba. Now wait till I hear be that too.
Fiakwa. Now so my people, but make una no worry. With Cornerstone Annuity Plan, retirees fit they collect their allowance steady till them kaput. If you be retiree with the use Cornerstone Annuity Plan, now every month them go they summer you a lot pam pam for your phone. No matter your age, you know fit finish the whole money till you die. Cornerstone now baba for industry. Them know they tell story on top your monthly pension allowance. Now only debt fit stop.
Ibe, oh yeah, make we go Cornerstone Insurance.
It never finish, oh. Even when retiree buy within the